June is Pride Month, a chance to celebrate the LGBTQ plus community, and it's a time to remember that behind every rainbow flag is someone's story. Tonight, News Center Maine's Zach Blanchard profiles a man who is no stranger to a microphone.
Blake Hayes not only has the ear of thousands of radio listeners in southern Maine, he's also familiar to viewers of our morning report. He recently sat down with Zach to talk about how radio not only gave him a voice, but also a safe place during one of the darkest periods of his life.
It's the Blake Show with Kelly and Todd. Good morning.
Blake Hayes has been waking up Mainers every morning for the last 8 years.
Gaga!
And he'll be the first to admit he doesn't really hold back.
I'm over here like one of the gayest people around, and I don't have them.
Including when it comes to his identity.
Do you ever get pushback?
I have to say, and this is like props to Maine, like good job Maine. I've gotten one letter in the entire 8 years I've been here that said, you know, why do you have to push it so much?
The answer is simple. He's just being himself.
I'm just talking about life in the same way that you talk about your husband. Like, is that pushing an agenda on me? No, I'm just talking about love.
The hardest thing for Blake to share, though, was just 3 years ago when his partner Kyle suddenly died from a rare heart condition. So he found comfort where he always has.
I'm a procrastinator, I'm Blake.
In front of the microphone.
Because in some ways the radio is kind of like a safe place for me. And talked about it because I thought it'd be so weird not to talk about it. And I realized like maybe that was a message that was important for other people to hear because it was important for me. Like to almost be okay talking, crying, and laughing in the face of grief.
But he was not always so open.
17-year-old Blake had discovered that he loved radio and hadn't yet 100% loved himself, but loved who he was on the radio. I remember I was on the air in Boston at a radio station I worked at when I was in college, and I remember the first time I said the phrase, "I'm gay." And for some reason, like that phrase has so much more weight to it than I have a boyfriend or I have a partner. And now I say it like a couple times an hour. Center Maine forecast.
But Blake says none of this would be possible without all the other brave people who took to the airwaves and spoke their truth before him.
They paved the way for that. And now, being on the radio, I feel it's important for me to pay it forward. It's getting easier, but we're not done yet.
In South Portland, Zach Blanchard.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
News Center, Maine.
You can catch The Blake Show with Kelly and Todd weekday mornings on Coast 93.1.
And Pride events are still happening all across the state, including this weekend. You can text the word PRIDE to 828-6622. We'll send a full list right to your phone.